but the structures of Latic is what makes a difference. When they're working independently, I can then conference with students so kids can get up and work in home groups, and it's all putting it all together that makes Latic what it is.
I started working with the Latic activity list and doing my training with IDE. It's been 4 years now, as a result of about 23 years of teaching and noticing that kids were coming in and missing many of the skills that they needed to be successful. And so I realized that these active learner characteristics were actually missing from most of my classes. And so I thought, what if we were to teach kids what it looks like to actually regulate themselves and regulate their own emotions and know what needs to be done next? What if we were actually responsible for teaching responsibility? What does that look like? I thought, if we actually taught into those skills, what a difference that could make in this world.
It has a great impact, especially for the younger students, because now they are able to work independently and go on different tasks, and I don't have to manage every single step that they are taking. They are able to be more independent and manage their time. The students love having access to the technology. They love having the independence of guiding their own work. And I love it because as a reading teacher, it allows me to have a lot of one-to-one teaching with each student. As before, we had to do most things whole group, but now I get a lot of time to really confer with students and really see where they are in their reading, because everybody is very much occupied doing work that is meaningful to them.
Me gusta esta flor, dijo el gato.
¿Cómo dice esa palabra?
Esta.
Léela con una sílaba por sílaba.
Esa.
Muy bien.
And you started to talk about this. What do you plan to say?
Just like say, like you're like the mother figure in like the book.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to add this as your last piece here.
Yeah.
And then when you start your paragraph here, have you figured out your 2 examples that you're going to refer to with her?
No, but I kind of have a good idea.
Okay.
Just like providing food and like a shelter, and just like having like my best interest in mind.
Okay.
It teaches you a lot of skills like self-regulation, time management, and it's helped me because I've learned those skills, and it's really, I think, benefited me.
You get to choose things in the Latin classroom. You have to be accountable when the teacher's not watching you.
Which is not an example of a living thing. Baby, table, cat, tree.
Table. No, table.
Why do you think it's table?
Because it's not living.
So the other ones are living things then, right? The question is for non-living things.
Because it challenges our brain and it's good for students.
I build with an authentic learning unit, and I start with that, Latic in mind, always being an active. So they have a activity sheet, and then there are times I incorporate my benchmark. So today what you saw was one of the benchmarks that I really wanted to focus on collaboration and communication skills. 2 seconds has passed. It's still standing. All right. It seems tall enough.
Students were also facilitating. They were helping each other, and they were making sure that the other students were on task. So it's really relying on the classroom community to make sure that everybody is doing their best work.
I think that it's like the group of people that are mixed into this classroom all are very different, and it's like when you put them together it's like kind of a mess, but then like you learn to how to like work with each other and act as a community.
This is the
rubric that I used at the beginning of the school year to teach into each of these active learner qualities. And so I asked them to kind of assess their own understanding of what each of these important things means. And then this is really what we're hoping for, is that in terms of self-regulation and responsibility and empathy, like you would attempt to take someone else's perspective if you understood what empathy means. You can explain how that situation might affect someone else. So this is all a very purposeful teaching at the beginning of the school year, and I have an incredible group of learners now who are really working hard. So it's been a great experience.